Hey guys, I hope everybody's having a great day. For today's video, I will be using these awesome color gels from Makartt. I do have a coupon code and they are on sale right now. Everything is 50% off. I do have a link down in the description and my code is down there as well, and you guys can get extra money off. They also have a bunch of cool Halloween stuff. They sent me some Halloween stuff over. I do have a video unboxing that stuff and showing swatches of the actual colors if you guys are interested in that. And then they also did send over these stickers, which are really cute. They have a Hot Girls Halloween sale going on, and that's running up until the 31st. So you guys definitely have time. These sets come with, I believe, 6 polishes, and they're only $10.50 right now, guys. And then if you guys use my code, you guys can get some extra money off. They do have different sets you guys can pick from. These are just the ones that I received. I'm going to be using this green. They do not have a name on them, but they do show the color on the bottle. So we're going to be using these two. I thought I'd create a press-on set for you guys, and I'm going to be doing like a Frankenstein theme. I will be using this black and white as well. These are actually $5 right now, so there's a lot to pick from. So I do already have my little stand ready. The only thing I'm not using from them is this Sexy Siren gel color from Profiles Backstage. I'm going to go ahead and polish this off of the camera because it did take quite a bit of coats. So maybe go for something that doesn't take like 20 coats. So again, that's the Sexy Siren. I do have a code with them. My nail is super damaged, so that's why I decided to do a press-on set. So I will be using those two greens. This is what they look like. I do want to use both of those, but for the actual Frankenstein, I will be using the lighter color. So I do want to do that on the middle finger. I'm going to start off by doing like a deep French kind of. And I'm just going to draw it out first with this brush. The brush is from Profiles Backstage, and it's just one of their thin art brushes. I'm not sure the exact name of it, but I'm sure you guys can find something similar on Amazon. I know Makartt has some really good nail art brushes as well. So I did have a little bit of trouble just because I wanted to get it even. But you will be able to tell that this gel polish is on the thinner side, but it's definitely buildable. The colors are super pretty. I will now be going in with the actual gel brush, and that's what it looks like, just to try to make it a little bit faster. And I will have to do a few coats of this just to get it as green as I want it. So I'm going to go ahead and speed this up a little bit more and cut some of it out and show you guys what it looks like once I cure it. So while that cures, I'm just moving on to this pinky nail, and I wanted to do some drips because I do plan on making this a matte set, and I feel like matte drip nails that have the drips glossy look really cute. So I wanted to go ahead and do that. As you guys can see, I just add a big glob and then I just move it upwards, and then you just connect all of them at the top. I'm sure you guys have seen it done before. Super easy, super beginner friendly, and it looks really cool. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish that up, and I will be right back. Okay, so now I'm just going to pop that in for 60 seconds. While that cures, I pulled this one back out, and I'm going to do another layer of that green. I just want to get it as even and opaque as possible because this one will be our Frankenstein. I will also be doing like a V-cut French. So that's what I'll be doing next, and then we're going to do some stitching artwork that's like trending right now. So moving on, we're gonna do the V-cut French, and I'm gonna let you guys watch that, and I will be right back. So now moving on to that stitch nail, we're just going to do some triangles. It is going to take a few layers, but I will try to edit out as much as I can. I'm just showing you the basics. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and then I will fast forward to the next step. Okay, so now for my favorite, it's gonna be the Frankenstein. I'm going in with this black and I'm just outlining my French. You don't want this to be too thick or too thin, so try to just do it right in between. And I'm just going in with very light pressure and just building it up as much as I want. And then we're gonna move on and do his little hair. Okay, so now for the hair, all I'm doing is doing some lines, but at the same time turning them into triangles towards the ends, just making the ends a little bit fatter. And I'm just gonna go through and do a few of those just so he has plenty of hair. And then we are going to do some stitching on the forehead and then the eyes. So I think that should be good. I'm gonna move on and pop the other one out and just do another coat because it's pretty sheer, as you guys can see. And then we're gonna go in with black and outline everything. So I did want to add another coat to this one as well. Okay, so now going in with that black, just outlining. And then I'm gonna do this to both sides just to kind of separate them. And just like I did on the French, not too thick and not too thin. Okay, now back to the Frankenstein. I'm sorry it's kind of all over the place, but it's because I'm curing in between and doing them as I pop them out. So you're just going to draw a straight line and then some little stitches through that line. And this is like the stitch mark he has on his forehead. Okay, now I'm going to pop that back in. We're going to do our lines through this, and it's pretty easy. You just crisscross some lines, you do some straight ones, just kind of whatever you feel like looks best. And that's pretty much it. And then once I'm done with the lines, I'm going to pop that back in and we're going to keep on with the Frankenstein. So now we are going to be doing the eyes, which I'm just taking a big dotting tool and just doing those black. Then I will also be adding some little white dots as well. So that's what I'm going to do now. I felt like they needed to be a little bit bigger, so I went in again and just try to make them a little bit bigger. All right, now that I like those, I'm going to cure those. And then we're going to do the white once they're done. So this is what we've got so far. I felt like the V French tip needed something, so I'm gonna be outlining that in black. But first, let's add the little eyes. 2 little dots. I just used the smaller dotting tool for that, and that one's done. Now we're doing that outlining like I said. I just felt like it was missing something. So I will be doing that, and then all we've got left to do is the thumb after this one. Okay, so I lied. I was looking at the slime and I felt like it needed something, so I just went in and added some black on, well, around the drips, just to give it a little bit of dimension. And then we're just gonna try to decide what I want to do on the thumb. And while I tried to decide, I went in with some matte top coat. This is from Not Polished. I don't have one from Makartt, but yeah, I'm just going in, and I did realize that the black was smudging with this matte. I don't know if it would do it with a regular top coat, so maybe go in with a regular glossy and then matte coat it. Did cure these plenty, in my opinion, for it not to be doing that, so I'm not sure what caused it to do that. So yeah, I'm just going in and trying to make them look as best as possible and trying not to smudge them. After I cured those, I'm just going in with my glossy top coat, and then I'm going to add it to just the slime part so it looks glossy just there and everything else is matte. Okay, so this is what I have. I decided I wanted to do the thumb all black just to make it a little bit different. So that's pretty much it. I will show you guys the finished look in just 1 second right here. And this is what they look like. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I really wish they weren't smudged like that. So like I said, try the glossy top coat and then try matte coating them. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys next time. This is what they look like on my hand. Alright, bye guys.